Hi guys, hope we are all doing well as we gear up for non-farm payrolls on Friday. We've just had the ADP non-farm employment number, remarkably a miss of expectations despite coming in at 428,000. The expected figure 950,000, so it'll be interesting to see what happens on Friday. Limited reaction, however, in the dollar. You can see here euro, which has been on a bit of a decline since yesterday, is pretty much where it was ahead of that reading. Interestingly as well, 120 was hit yesterday in the afternoon, and we did have some comments out of the ECB where they said they do look at the exchange rate and it might slightly be too high as the way the market has taken that, and we have reversed, currently trading around 118. So a couple of the dollar pairs are looking relatively toppy. So some areas to consider. Just putting this on the 60-minute now. So these would be the points where I would focus on and almost had them as lines in the sand. Most notably, just a bit above where we're trading, 118.94. Seems a solid area of resistance, having been well respected as support. If the market was to grind back above there, you can see the sort of line in the sand that we had marked up yesterday, 119.69. That really retraced to the tick and turned out to be the high of the afternoon. So that would be a point where the bulls would really want us to get ahead. In between both of those, 119.32 that I keep an eye on. We have just hit this key level support, which was resistance really at the back end of August. That's bringing hit to the tick, and you can see we're having a bit of a reaction to that. So keep a watch on those levels. The pound as well, which has come off its high from yesterday, also has found a bit of support, although you'd imagine it has a bit more room to go down towards that 132.70 region. So I keep a close eye on that zone. To the upside, really well respected a previous low from overnight and yesterday. You can see here 133.68. That's going to be key. We're hitting that once, twice. Do we come to test that again? The market's paying attention, so I would as well. And you can also chuck in a trend line in there as well for good measure. Having a look at the Aussie. So like the euro and the pound, this has come under some pressure as well, albeit just slightly less. However, it has hit that key support point that we saw on the 28th, and also you have that similar range to the pound and the euro, where those previous lows from yesterday acted as strong resistance this morning. So yeah, those would be the lines in the sand across the dollar pairs, and really let the market tell you what's going on. Or have we seen a short-term top in these markets and the dollar starts to strengthen, or are these support points that we've just hit areas for the buy, the dippers to get in? And I would use these resistance zones and support zones to really tell you what to expect. Elsewhere, we'll have a quick look at equities. Nasdaq, another new all-time high reached today. When does this market stop? Maybe you have to wait to see what the Fed do at their next meeting in the coming weeks. Areas to be aware of, you can see just below where we're trading now, that previous high from the Asian session has been tested as a support point already, but I would keep a watch on that, just ahead of 12,400. Below there, if we were to see a more negative cash open, keep a watch on those previous highs from yesterday, 12,284 and also 12,329, as they could be areas where the bulls look to step back in again. The S&P, another new all-time high. The Dow, however, is just below its at the moment, or its recent high. Of course, its all-time high is still a way to go. But this market here, if I just bring in this daily chart for you guys, you can see is almost, well, actually, yeah, pretty much hit it. There you go. The gap has been filled from the 21st to the 24th of Feb. We talked about this last week, and you can see the reaction. If I put this onto a 5-minute, almost hit in there, but we have come off a fair few points. So keep a close eye on that. Above there, I'd expect further upside. If it does hold today, it wouldn't be the most strange thing in the world to see a bit of a profit-taking move and we drift lower. Anyway, guys, hope all is well, and I will catch you this time tomorrow.